Yo, what is up guys? Today I'm going to show you if Mac DeMarco had made the song Ain't Talking About Love by Van Halen. Now you might be thinking at home, what on earth could have possibly made you think to bring these two artists from completely different genres and styles and make a song that's inspired by both of them? Now, basically, I just imagined what if the riff was slower and had a bit more jangliness to it. That basic concept down, let me show you how I actually went and did it. So basically, as I said, I took the initial riff and I slowed it down. But what I also did is I changed the voicing slightly. So in the original song, Eddie's playing basically an arpeggio of an A minor and a G chord. But I changed that A minor into an A dominant 7, which gives it more of a Mac DeMarco quality, but also sort of fits the vibe better. So let me show you what I actually played. Of course, Eddie would be using his Frankenstrat, which is a Fender Stratocaster with a Gibson humbucker in the bridge, because he wanted to sort of combine those two guitars. But I'm using more of a Mac DeMarco flavor. So I'm using this normal Stratocaster here, but I'm using this middle position between the neck and the middle pickup, which gives it a cool sound. I also have the tone in the neck pickup about halfway down, and I'm making sure to use the whammy bar quite liberally. So here is what I came up with. Please forgive my awful playing. It is freezing cold where I am right now in my room, so my playing is not the best. But yeah, I'm basically just using my normal Mac DeMarco tone, and if you want to find out more about that, please go check out my Mac DeMarco tone video, which you can see in the cards in the top right if I remember to add it. I also have this guitar part and this entire track panned slightly to the left, which is what they do in the original Van Halen recording. The guitar's panned to the left, at least in the intro. And I sort of kept that so for when I add other guitar tracks and when other guitar parts come in, you can hear them better and it leaves more space, which is perfect for Mac's sparse production style. So other than that guitar, it's not really a lot like the original track. I did keep this one original melody in, but then I kind of just added my own flavor to it with parts like this. Just because I wanted to give it that Mac flavor, so I didn't want to keep it too similar to the original track, but I still kept homage to it with the production style in some way. Next, I added some acoustic guitars just to fill out the rhythm a bit more and to give a bit more energy without cluttering up the track too much and adding just too much of volume to it. So I have these panned acoustic guitars. And those are just playing the same chords that I'm arpeggiating with the electric guitar. Next is the bass, and I was heavily inspired by the bass tone from Choo Choo. This whole track is really inspired by the later Mac DeMarco sounds, like from Here Comes the Cowboy and onward. So I kept that P bass muted, playing with a pick sound, which has really become super popular with indie music these days. And yeah, here's the sound I got. on that, I'm just using a basic DI tone that I like to do, which incorporates a preamp. I'm using Brit Pre by Analog Obsession. You guys don't understand how much I love Analog Obsession. The best free plugins available. I say it every video. Then I'm using Brit Presser, which you'll also see in every video. Just to keep the low end consistent. And I've got this crazy EQ going on where I'm cutting the peak frequencies that are in the kick drum in the drums, and I'm sort of dipping it just so that the bass and the drums fit together. I'm also doing a little boost in the mid-range to give it some more oomph on a phone speaker and on other little speakers. Just giving it a little boost in the upper mid-range can really make it stand out on those little speakers. Just a little trick. Next are the drums, which I'm using Superior Drummer in the Tight Room library, just because it gives it that nice dry sound that I like, and using Brit Presser and again an EQ that's doing the opposite of what the bass is doing. Here's how it sounds. Just something that keeps the groove moving along and that fits the track and has that Mac Demarco style. Well, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing. If you want to support the channel directly, please check out my online shop. And without further ado, here's the full track.